Welcome to Creamer Media's Resources Watch, a weekly video roundup of the events and people making and shaping the news in the mining industry. This week, Kumba and ArcelorMittal sign an holistic iron ore pricing deal following years of dispute. An exciting new AngloGold Ashanti technology produces its first gold, and Mark Cutifani says mining benefits 8 in 10 South Africans. Steel producer ArcelorMittal South Africa and iron ore miner Kumba inked an holistic deal recently aimed at resolving a long-running dispute between the two JSE-listed companies, while also potentially meeting the government's increasingly vociferous calls for arrangements that facilitate higher levels of resource beneficiation.
What we're announcing today is an agreement that will take effect from the 1st of January 2014. It will regulate the sale and purchase of 6.25 million tons of iron ore from either mine, either Nyembezi-Heita or Sishen, at the election of Kumba. We have furthermore agreed a price, an all-in price, a single price in essence, from Kumba to ArcelorMittal South Africa for iron ore that meets the preset specifications. So it's a massive big change from what we had before, where we had one supply agreement that governed Sishen ore and another supply agreement that governed what was essentially a captive mine at Nyembezi-Heita. And the cost overall will be governed based on Sishen, on the Sishen DMS plant, which again Norman will expand on.
All right.
On that Sishen DMS plant cost plus 20%.
The exciting new South African gold mining technology that has the potential to change the face of South Africa's struggling precious metals mining business has produced its first gold.
We basically mine all of the gold. We don't leave anything behind because you don't need to support shaft pillars, etc. We mine only the gold because the drilling doesn't mine any waste because we don't blast it. And potentially this lends itself to 24/7 mining, so we mine all of the time. The other advantage of doing it, and perhaps one of the key drivers, is that as you don't have drill and blast technology here, you do not have any seismic activity or fall of ground, and that enables you to mine the gold safely.
8 out of every 10 South Africans benefits directly and literally from mining, says outgoing Chamber of Mines of South Africa President Mark Cutifani.
More than 60% of our operating assets in South Africa are actually owned by South Africans. And when you look at the historically disadvantaged proportion, it's more like 60% of that ownership is in historically disadvantaged ownership. We are an industry for the people. We cannot allow ourselves to not realise our potential. We owe it to every child in this country to do everything to make this country as good as it can be. There is absolutely no doubt in the world that we must see a growing mining industry for the country to achieve its employment objectives, for the country to go where it needs to go.
For mining news as it breaks, stay logged onto miningweekly.com and register for our free daily newsletter.